So, welcome to Unreal Aussie in-house Monday Madness for Monday the 26th of February, first game of the night. We have Ryan, Knackered and Miss Mischief commentating, and we're waiting for the first ban.
I hope he's actually here.
Last night, one of the teams weren't locking in. They were literally just waiting for the counter to lock them in. Grey main ban. Will we see a Maev or a Genji?
They're not thinking about Maya from that list. Ah, there it is. It's a Grey Man and Maya have pretty standard bans for this map. They're both pretty good.
First pick, Genji.
Another standard, like, first pick material assassin.
What do we got? The 3 metas already either banned or locked in?
I shall do what I must.
And to counter that with the Blaze and Alex. Not sure how they're gonna do against Genji.
This round needs me.
Claymore's gonna have to play pretty carefully on Alexstrasza to not get picked off by the Genji.
Yeah, so they've got a Blaze and an Alexstrasza against an ETC, Genji, and Li Ming. Taking out that Malthael. Then a Hanzo.
Hanzo would be pretty good with the Blaze and the Alexstrasza that they've got, so it's a pretty decent ban. With the Malthael ban, seems to suggest that maybe they're going to go for another like heavy frontline. So another tank or some kind of that, and then leave Blaze in the off lane.
Maybe a Sonya. ETC and Sonya go very well together.
Yeah, very heavy frontline from the blue team. Kind of interested to know who they're going to stick in this solo lane though, because they've got Ragnaros who can do it, and Blaze who can do it.
They possibly need some range DPS. That the Lily with the blinds is going to be very good as a counter for all that melee.
Do you guys want to do this whole match, and I'll give you some caster notes at the end?
Alright. I'm still pretty bad, just so you know.
Well, that's what I can look at what you guys can improve on if you want.
Sure.
So who's going to do play by play?
Not sure. I don't think I can talk fast enough for that.
You up for it, Mischief?
Give it a go, as long as I don't have to say specific skills, because I'm not the best with technical terms.
You can always do it this round, Mischief, and then Ryan can do it the following one.
Okay. I use terms like Stukov, bitch slap. Stuff like that. It's rubbed off on Ag too.
Oh no. Yeah, I was trying very hard not to swear last night. Be professional.
See, the swearing I'm pretty good. It's the inappropriate humour I'm not so good at.
So it looks like red team's gonna go straight to lanes. And
Looks
blue
like
team will
it's-
do the same.
Yeah, Artanis first Blaze at the top.
But Ragnaros is still going for Q build, so it's gonna be a little bit tougher to build up stacks with his whole team down the bottom lane.
That was a nice stun on Garish. Is getting out with the help of the Rag Wave. Push back from ETC, nice slide, but he may find himself caught up in the middle of that. Bouncy Nine on Ming, who's just picking and managed to get the pick on Rag. Ooh, a nice escape from Genji.
Garrosh is really struggling to flip the front line, or flip the team.
Ooh, nice takedown off ETC. I guess the biggest struggle for him is with that harsh front line. He is going to struggle if he gets behind them, getting back through them.
He just needs to do the full Garrosh combo, which is where you do a max range throw over your head and then drop the Q, and then they get stunned behind you. Makes it very easy for your team to follow up on them because they're separated from the rest of their team.
So red team look like they're trying to lure blue team out to see if they could possibly get a pick.
Very close to killing Alistero's Artanis up in the top lane. And it looks like Rag might be taking over.
Yeah, I think Rag's going to try and be a deterrent so Blaze can try and get that camp. It is the 2:15 mark, so they do want to try and capture at least one, possibly two, before the countdown and the Immortals come up at 3 minutes. So they're doing that 15 seconds before the countdown comes up. Genji is in place to try and get the Rag out of position, but has been able to get back behind. For some reason, Blaze wasn't able to execute that full camp, has pulled out without getting the capture.
I think he was trying to come out and save his Ragnaros, but it wasn't really needed.
Garish has found himself in a little bit of trouble down the bottom, managed to get the flip on ETC, which has made them pull back a little bit, which has enabled him to get behind the gates, do pick up, recover for the 1 second countdown on the Immortals.
And Ragnaros getting picked up top lane, just another good swap from Alistero.
Yeah.
And Blaze wasn't able to save him.
So, looks like Blaze is staying top lane for a little bit, or is he going to go down and start working on the Immortal? Blue are trying to really get that defense with the Genji coming in and getting the Jaina.
Or is a great stun from Blaze,
Yeah.
right on top of the Immortal stun.
Just getting out of there, but Lily has gone down to the Garrosh. Beautiful swap from Tannis, and then being able to take the pick on Rag.
And it looks like
So-
ATC is going to get away as well. So overall it's a 1-for-1 trade.
Yeah. The only thing, oh, nice flip from Garrosh. They have got Artanis cornered. He is going to try and get out of there, but I don't think he'll be able to do. Genji's coming in, so trying to get some damage onto Blaze, but he's just got too much. Blue team are finally starting to work on their Immortal.
They don't have the best Immortal DPS though, so it's going to be
With
tough
the
for
Rag
them.
and Jaina. But ETC is coming up with that power slide and knockback to try and get them out of position. Lily's coming in to try and take up ETC's back. Garrosh is effectively trying to keep that red team off getting any more damage on the Immortal.
Looks like blue team will win the halftime.
There was a really nice power slided knockback from ETC on Ragnaros, but he has managed to get himself to safety. Ooh, another nice swap on Artanis, but he unfortunately got interrupted by the Garrosh and now found himself behind that wall of blue people. He's put his shields up, but I don't... Oh, it is going to save him. So blue team actually lost Jaina and Alistraza, and Artanis lives to see another day, and Blaze has gone down as well, leaving just Blaze to Garrosh to try and get behind those gates. Oh, Genji's jumped behind the gate, and is he going to get back out? It's got no cannons on it, so he'll be fine.
So red team should pick up the Immortal here, and earlier on in that fight around the red Immortal, Ragnaros burned his Molten Core cooldown up in the top lane, so he won't have that for the defense, which will make it a lot harder to defend.
So red team did get that Immortal. Blue team desperately trying to get a last second pick off before the Immortal comes up, just to try and lower that push that the red team's going to do.
The demon moves for the gates of heaven.
Blue team are opting to only have 4 defend and 1 try and keep soak up. Artanis and Lily are going bottom, which leaves 3 to push. A nice flip from Garrosh onto that Li Ming. Oh, and a really nice dash from Genji, which has ultimately taken down Garrosh. They have got that gate down now, so they've got a little bit less protecting them, and another pick on Jaina.
That's just a great ETC combo there to really push him out.
Yeah. Between that Li Ming and the Genji, they're really powering through. They're picking their targets. They're focusing on the one target, which is usually an issue with teammates trying to all focus a DPS on one person. But red team seem to really be utilising that at the moment. Another good flip from Garrosh onto the Genji, which has taken him out.
Red team
ETC.
have picked up their level 10s now, but we'll be backing up from the top lane.
Another nice flip from Garrosh, but wasn't able to follow it through on that. Lily.
Blue team's still really trying to be aggressive here without the level 10s, but they
Ooh.
do get some value from it.
Very nice flip from Garrosh, which was able to just trap Li Ming enough. She tried to pick off Garrosh. He's deceptive though, because even though he's really low health, he gets quite a bit of armor. Down the bottom, Silk Blaze is up against both Artanis and Genji. Actually, Artanis is popping up. Is he going to try and get a camp or go up and try and help with the pick?
Looks like he'll be trying to
nice.
help take out the back line.
Mosh. A 3-man mosh. Perfect timing for Artanis to come up, and they managed to get a Garrosh, a Jaina, and a Rag, and an Alistraza pick. So beautiful work. Perfectly timed with that Artanis move up. They've managed to take down that top tower. And Li Ming's working on the top siege camp. Blaze at the bottom has managed to get the bottom siege camp, which is going to help just with that soak.
He could be in a bit of trouble here as ETC rotates in behind him though.
Yes.
Although missing the power slide, he will be able to walk away.
So blue team are up. They are 1 level down. Red team managed to have that siege camp pushing during the Immortal battle, so where red team have seen the bottom siege camp and countering that, and Blaze has gone up to try and counter that top siege camp. Blue team look like they might be trying to play it safe while Blaze is up top being 4 down. Rag is very, very low and Genji is going to capitalise on that. Garish also very low, has been able to pick off as well. Will Jaina get out of there? Oh, beautiful swap from Artanis on the Blaze, but Blaze managing to get down in that bunker, popping back out again, but I think Alistraza, no, she's fine, she's popped to dragon form.
They are looking to push back into this dragon though, despite being down 13 talents. They will lose the race though, as the blue Immortal is just really low at this point.
Yeah, they have a 2 level disadvantage and a talent point disadvantage, which makes it hard. But they were able to do that last minute burst on damage to just make sure they didn't have a full strength Immortal to try and combat. Blaze again going top.
And it looks like red team's gonna stack up in bot lane. Or are they gonna send Artanis top?
Well, it looks like all 5 are going to merge down. They've got that Bruiser camp, so Bruiser camp's going to be able to maintain top. Blue team, all 5 are down bottom to try and counter that Immortal. Rag has used his trait to try and hold them back a little bit. So they are a 5v5, 2 levels down, a talent point down, so it's just going to be a matter of trying not to get the pick. Oh, ETC very low, Lily popping her cups to try and save him, but Blaze has gone down and Rag's looking very low himself. And also Alistraza.
Lily getting flipped over the gate though.
That's a really nice flip.
Blue team have just picked up their level 13 talents, but red team are so close to level 16 at this point that it's going to be very hard for them to come back into it.
Really nice stun from Garrosh there, getting the Genji pick.
It should help them save the keep.
Nice power slide knockback. Unfortunately, they're able to get the ETC, the Li Ming, and the Artanis.
It was a pretty good Ring of Frost from Jaina to lock them all down as well.
Yeah, but unfortunately, like Blaze has gone top now, but that Bruiser camp being left all to themselves, they have managed to take down both cannons and the gate on the top. So they've managed to take out a fort, both sets of gates, both sets of talents. So red team's got to be happy, even though the 3 of them went down. That was a pretty awesome Immortal.
Those kills have helped catch the blue team up in levels though, as now they're only a level behind, whereas before that fight they were about 2-3 levels behind.
Yeah.
So they should have 16 and beyond equal talent tiers for the next Immortal.
Yeah, if they really do a quick bit of soak, getting that siege camp just then has taken red all down bottom, so if they really try and get this top siege camp quickly, they will be able to do that last minute soak before the Immortals come up in 15 seconds to get both level and talent parity. Ooh, nice mosh. It's got 3-man mosh, which is really good. Getting in that bunker quickly to try and stop his death.
Just wasn't enough follow-up to get any kills off of it.
Ooh. If that lava wave had come about 3 seconds earlier, Red are in a really good position again. They managed to get 3 deaths and the Immortals are up, so...
Lily almost died to the minions though, and the lava wave damage that came through. Just barely getting her Q off before she died.
I must find another way.
Looks like Red might be a bit aggressive here and invade the bruiser camp of blue team.
Well, they got 5 versus 2, so it's a really good time to do it. They've burnt the Immortal down to halfway, so they're not really risking too much, but being a little bit... It's like B-stepping with camps, isn't it? A little bit na-na-na-na-na. Blue are going to have to be very careful because that bruiser camp hasn't gone into lane yet, so they're being attacked both by 5 red players and by a bruiser camp. Alistraza has gone down, Jaina has gone down, Garish has gone down, and Rag has gone down. Blaze is trying to get away, but he's got no gates to protect him, so unfortunately he's gone down too. Full team wipe to blue.
It's just that Li Ming flank in that last fight, she came round the back of the blue team and just annihilated the squishy targets of the blue team with her orb.
And the main guy out of the bruiser camp as well, he was just throwing his spears at Alistraza that whole time, so even though she went round the side of the little garden bed, it was still being able to be attacked by the spears. So you got that bruiser camp on the core. Red team have decided to go up and push with the Immortal as well. Rag using his trait to get up in that tower, try and stun the red team, at least push them back a little bit. His lava wave is up, so he must be just trying to wait for them to get down a little bit more, or he's forgotten about it. There we go, there's the lava wave on the retreat. Nice bunker again by Botslook, and Li Ming finding herself in a little bit of trouble trying to retreat, but Alistraza has gone up in a heroic and managed to pick off Li Ming. Blue team have to now go back to still deal with a full strength Immortal.
It's gonna be close for them to get this defense off. And with 3 of red team still alive, red team should be able to walk in and just finish off the core if they feel like it. It looks like they're gonna play it safe though. Move bottom, try and push the catapults onto the core.
The demon's attack has failed.
Yeah, I guess they're going to go down and get that siege camp, just to try and keep that lane pressure, that lane domination on. Tannis going up the top, going to try and get that siege camp sneakily while Blaze is just trying to deal with the lane pressure. And of course the other 4 are just all concentrating on the bruiser camp, while the 4 blue ones are taking out that bottom siege camp that red captured. Blue look like they're getting into position, hiding in the vision, waiting for blue team to come and try and clear those camps.
Prepare yourselves. I will reach your position shortly.
It's gonna be very difficult for blue team to win this Immortal here. There's a big wave top that they have to deal with, which should give red a lot of time to get a head start on the Immortal. And they're just making sure that the bottom lane is pushing in by clearing all the blue waves.
There is no escaping my
Nice flip on Genji and the taunt, but we do have a two-man mosh pit. Ooh, and blue team have gone. Jaina down, Alistraza down, and Garrosh down. Rag is up in his trait, which is not really helpful in this stage because unfortunately the ring of range just didn't cover that immortal area.
And it looks like with those kills, the red team will move in and finish off the core.
Yeah,
Three
they got
catapults,
three
yeah.
catapults.
Genji is looking very low though. He might die before the end of that.
Yeah, he's fine. GG red team.
And Genji is dashing in to make sure that he's on that end screen.
I want my moment of duty. Man. So MVP.
I think Li Ming did a pretty good job, but I don't know. I think ATC also did a very good job isolating targets from the blue team and making sure that Li Ming can hit them with all his spells. Genji also did a pretty good job. He's got a surprisingly large siege damage. But mine would have to be the Li Ming or ETC.
Yeah, the Li Ming and the Genji did do a very strong game. I did like that ETC was played very aggressive. The power slides and knockbacks were quite good. Also, a couple of multi mosh pits didn't necessarily have instant deaths like a mosh pit, but it did result both times in a significant wipe of the blue team because they were able to get them low enough to pick them off as they retreated out of the mosh. Yeah. Who do you think, Naked?
I was actually listening to the casting more than watching the game, unfortunately. So I'll abstain from voting for this one.
Well, if you don't mind, Li Ming did an amazing job, but also an amazing player. So I expect good things from that player. Bouncy Knight is an incredibly talented player. And if we're going for MVP and we're picking between an absolutely amazing player and a good player that's done an amazing job, then I'd prefer to give it to ETC because I think Fepatron did an amazing job with ETC this game. So
Yep, I would agree with that.
that would be my rationale.
Awesome. All right, do you guys want to hear my notes?
Yeah, sure.
And then it's no assassins.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I've played a lot of Cho'Gall and Quick Match, and that's kind of auto win as well.
If you played Butcher Bunch, when was that?
Oh, that was ages ago. I only had level 5.
Right.
Level 6. Like,
Because yeah, I got to the stage and it ended up being one of the best butchers, but then I just kind of let it go because it wasn't metal.
Don't you feel like Butcher's a bit one-dimensional?
Yeah. It was fun though while I was playing.
Yeah. My friend and I played as Butcher Artanis recently. I was playing the Artanis, so I get the big like slow prism and do these big long range swaps, and he just mauls them to death.
Hey, is anyone good at Malthael?
I just started playing him. I like to consider that I'm not terrible as him.
I recommend playing like a Malthael and a Joanna.
Ryan, is everyone good now?
Yeah, we've got full teams.
Alright, cool.
Cheers.
Basically, play counter mass ball, speed ball, because expect a speed smash from them. So just play to counter that.
Are we going super pro players or what?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You got Li Ming in the wall? Also happens to be my best hero.
Hey, I'm a strong Alarak. Is that going to be okay against that kind of a team?
if you can stack up, if you go Lightning
Actually,
build.
the York's probably not bad.
Yeah, I can land lightning every day.
Who is casting this game?
No one. It's just being streamed.
Can you take DC? Because
Oh.
I don't want them, or another stun. Yeah, that'll do.
Ana solo support.
Just need a stun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
that's the only
probably
hero I know how to
play.
play.
Double mage.
Oh, Jesus.
Triple
No,
mage.
You'll just get fisted. Yeah,
Who's actually picking right now?
that'll be good.
Joe or ETC?
Fuck it. ATC.
Sure.
I bring the mega death.
Yeah.
Balloon, grant us strength. Anytime you're ready.
Ooh, Jimmy Ray. You know, I don't
Give
like
him
the
some
odds
pepper.
of Melf against Jimmy Ray and Melf. I mean, Melf against Malfurion and Jimmy Ray.
Give him some pepper.
I want to try and ban a solo lane character. Any thoughts?
Sonya.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Or Sonya would be a great solid ban.
Any Bruce with heavy dive, really.
That's probably going to be Genji, although I don't know.
Oh, you're really picking Cho'Gall here? Come on,
Yeah.
just do it.
Cho'Gall Ana. Let's go.
Lucifer.
Depending on what you want to show, I'm actually getting pretty close to picking Alarak.
Yeah, I reckon we can just go Alarak, Leoric here.
Okay.
Go
Yeah.
for it. They're not going to expect an Ana pick. It's fine. I basically just need to land 20 sleep dots before I can kick off the island. Until then, have fun.
The thing I don't understand about picking yet, is I haven't played many games where you pick, is like, are there strong counters to Ana that, you know, makes her a good last pick, or is there like, you know?
He's the only support I'm good at, and when you're the support, that's my picking on.
Yeah, okay. So like, if I reveal Alarak or we reveal Ana, does it really make a huge difference? Is that I want to take it so serious?
I mean, Ana is vulnerable against heavy dive. She doesn't have much self-sustain. Alarak can be countered by Stunlock.
Yeah, I definitely paid that. Things like Muradin really mess with me when I'm Alarak.
Yeah.
Huh, I just got a warning
Ana
for
struggles with more than one person
how's-
diving on her.
Just got a warning for what?
I just got a warning for the power being out at work in Christchurch. So if me and Phoebe disappear, that's what's happened.
Whoa.
Rip.
Genji and
Ooh.
Sil.
I actually don't mind this. I really don't mind that at all. The silencer is a pain in the D, but both of them are squishy and I can draw them in with the extended range on
Go for it!
applied force. Aren't you gonna struggle against Genji like quite hardcore?
Swapsies is on.
Yeah, it's one click compared to a bunch of other clicks to set up the draft.
I remember once I swapped during a tournament, then someone tried to swap back, but I swapped it back from being swapped back, and we ended up with fucked up characters that we didn't know how to play properly. Oh, that was a funny game.
Ooh la la. This is gonna be an interesting match.
Yep.
Yeah, just be careful with the huge amount of DPS on their team.
Yeah, I was thinking the same
Average
thing.
level 800 versus average level like 300.
Don't worry, we got this. Hey, if Rhinoceros, if you go Wraithwalk build where you make them drop 50% of their damage when you walk through them, Reyna, Sylvanas won't do shit in the backline. We can melt their front line, no
It's
troubles.
true. It's very
Yeah,
true.
it's the only build I go for. Is the Auric.
Ah, beautiful.
It's
Well,
just there's so much like strength in that build.
yeah. I actually think we've got a really good chance here.
No, the main problem is the
Fog Rock?
Hyperion deny.
What are we doing for lanes? Is that like apparent? Is this confusing to me?
I'll be top.
The Arc solo, I think.
I just need to go sleep dots, that's all I need. The only viable level 1 talent needs sleep dots.
Ana
You
has
can't-
one damage talent. That's
She
kind of
does.
sad. Prog Rock or
Do you want to be a support?
I'd say Prog Rock, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, we probably need more healing.
Do you think I even need extended lightning? I don't think I'm going to be able to catch him at all.
Why do I have the Brightwing announcer for Anna? I'm confused.
Just be careful in the mid lane that you don't get picked off, because I'm not there.
Oh, fuck. Oh, rip. Sorry, what were we saying?
Be careful and don't get picked.
Rip that.
Oh,
Okay,
careful.
that's fine.
It's alright, there we go, it evened out. Just heal up.
I got a sleep dot off, so that's 1 out of 20. So now just 19 more deaths to go.
You
Easy.
can rotate bottom without dying?
Yes.
Looks risky.
Yeah, you'll be fine. They've all gone from mid.
Just don't let that self siege.
At once.
Fuck. You didn't say that. Sorry, I forgot that I'm a healer. There we go.
I'm melting this lane as fast as I can so I can go rotate. I'll be rotating all match.
Rain is coming down.
Thank you.
Yeah, Lobbies to you.
Oh no, he's here.
Oh, they got camped so quickly. Diablo's going for the gank.
Okay.
I'm gonna struggle against Rain now. He's
Oh,
got
shit.
too much range.
I got you. I got you.
Oh, I'm lagging.
I just kept getting on support there. Seriously, sorry I haven't played on in a few days. I'm going for the sleep darts and ignoring heals. Rip.
Chat, Diablo's missing and it looks like he's rotating mid.
I see them.
Fuck.
Alright, I'm gonna
Yes,
go for a gank.
someone needs to come top.
Jimmy Ray. Yep.
Mid problems?
Nah, we're doing alright.
No, they're pushing with silver.
Oh fuck, that was so close to me dying.
Yeah, I tried to pull him away from you, then I was like, shit, maybe I should have let you hit him. I really don't know.
Genji's just getting. Oh, fuck.
At once.
I was like, Genji's just getting. Oh, fuck. It's gonna say 3 damage down below.
Be ready. You
But
must
never
nurture
mind.
them quickly.
Okay, do it.
Okay,
Objective.
I'm trying to careful wall, you're about to walk into an army.
Mm-hmm. Just checking house.
No, okay, cool.
3 coming top.
Uh-huh. Healing him in.
Do I stay
Alright,
down?
I'm gonna help
here,
you.
Cat?
Yeah, right now I'm gonna help you.
Oh, I found them. They're on this camp. Fuck, I'm dead. Maybe. Oh, I'm fine.
Right, just make sure we get the objective, let's go. Don't
Should be
bail
able to
on
get it. Come on. Ah,
Oh, come on.
Come on. Ah, fuck.
Okay.
Trade it.
I'm gonna
Alright,
get
go.
pretty zoned. Yeah.
Worth. Okay, fuck off, Ryan.
Oh, feels
Okay.
bad.
No, you just have to tap theirs. Watch out, because they're going to throw everything they got at ours.
Yep, I'm just gonna hold him.
Yeah, good.
Can you zone that bush? Zone the bush.
Hang on, this ain't gonna work.
It's alright. Just keep tapping.
On our way up.
Have to go the wrong way.
Oh shit, don't let him touch it.
Diablo's coming.
Yeah.
I reckon we just give it.
Diablo's here.
Don't
Give
feed
it,
for
do you
it.
think?
Yeah,
Don't
don't
touch
feed
him,
for it.
don't.
Okay, out of here.
Fuck.
Even.
Damn it.
We got both the other ones, so it's alright.
Oh, really? I didn't realize that. That's sweet. That's not too bad. I'm gonna tap here, so don't worry too much about me.
Gonna need help top though.
Buff
3
Kieran's out
top.
of position. Okay. Are we going top to help you out? It's gonna make sure that Diablo went missing. Hopefully I don't get caught on the rotation. Yep, there you go. Fucker.
Split Genji. Sorry.
Fuck me.
Stop the Genji, but I couldn't hear you.
That's cool.
Spell power dose for Genji and Sylvanas and yeah. That's
Yeah, they're gonna take top.
going down there.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
they're
gone. Oh, they've just left it alive, so we're gonna have to watch it.
North mid. By himself.
No, they're coming back for it.
Are they all top?
No, they're coming down now.
Syl's coming
Oh
out.
dear.
We just have to fight over the altars for this. Just
Oh,
go for our one.
Okay. They're gonna do a full rotation on this. I gotta stop them.
Go top and take it out.
Don't be fighting this.
Yeah, leave that. Leave that.
Oh, my bad. Walked into the roots.
Holy fuck.
Leave and B. Alistair, you're too low.
Rain is coming to interrupt.
Smash them. We're all here.
They've got 10. They've got 10. Just leave. Just
Get
leave.
out. Give both
Yeah.
of them.
Oh my god. No, 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 no,
Leave.
no, no, no.
Look at their health, just leave.
Okay.
They're going mid now.
Mid.
Hit mid, Alistair.
I think we've got a bit of a comp problem because our lanes don't really stack up against what they've got.
Oh, the comp's fine, that's a skill problem.
Whoa.
Don't pursue bouncy knight. Go take top out, ignore them.
Okay.
They can't push any harder. They're wasting time, they're forced to rotate. Bot's in trouble there.
Oh my god, I missed that. No way.
Rotating up.
Okay, what do I want? Deadly charge or canister?
Yeah, I'm not sure between. I'm going for March.
Yep, I've gone for charge so we can dive.
Fucking hell, that range on Diablo is shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bro, I main Diablo. I should know not stand in front of walls. Yeah, we've hardly got any wave clear.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like in our lanes, if we've got an ETC Leoric laning, we're really gonna struggle to push back any lane.
Be swift, heroes. Do not let the Gravekeeper's cronies reach the altars before you.
Alright, we're level 10s now, we can actually fight back. I'm gonna keep soaking the lane.
They're gonna go mid to one as well. Reyno's top. Okay, I'm gonna go mid. 2 mid, 3 mid, 4 mid.
Fuck.
Good
I'm getting
bad.
tranced. Yeah. So if honest being had to disable tower, I didn't respect that. I just thought, oh yeah, I'm at a tower, I'll be okay.
Don't
Sylvanas was a really good pick on this map.
You're kidding.
Diablo's out of position.
Shit, I'm dead. Genji got woken up and I slept in. That wasn't good. I don't know who it was, but I saw the Dragon Blade and Genji and it got working out. So, rip.
Damn it!
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they won in draft.
It shall be done.
You can get bottom now. That could be a rough.
Let us come.
I feel like I don't know what I could have picked something different probably too. I think Uther would have been a sweet healer, so you can stop the Sylvanas and Genji from diving behind us.
They're gonna get 3 shots top, just leave it. We have to go in on these altars.
It's just the range on Diablo's charge.
Yeah, range upgrade at 4 kills.
I think I'm a bit too used to playing Honor and comps where they haven't been drafted. Like, oh man.
I haven't played EDC in forever. I forgot you could knock away Diablo while he was charging.
Okay, I probably shouldn't have done that. That was a bit of a story.
Yeah, that's rip. No way we'll be able to take a tower back for 9 shots.
Core, reclaim a tower and end this siege.
I shall return.
Is this where we all dance?
Yeah.
I just wanted that Tibble's dead.
GG.
Okay.
Shit, sorry. There's a lot of things I played quite quickly just then.
Who was the most annoying on their team, would you say? Who's got a side MVP?
Probably Sylvanas.
Diablo.
Oh.
Diablo.
Okay, yeah, Diablo it is.
Tomb of the Spider Queen.
Okay, so Tomb of the Spider Queen. I'll be looking for some kind of wave clear and just a good rotation with the 4-man.
Ragnaros is very good on this map, so is Nazebo. You've got the Sylvanas push. I think this is a map, because it's quite small, even though it's 3 lanes, really opens up a lot of characters. First ban of the game, Mayev.
Yeah, she'll be very strong here if the blue team gets her, because just as part of the 4-man, she'll be very, very good at picking people off. Very quick to rotate between lanes as well. And a Genji burn, another strong assassin for the rotation that the teams can do.
My blades are yours.
Nice solid first pick of Sonya.
They should be very, very good at controlling that off lane.
And also good for coming in on the team fights.
That's a very, very, very strong pickup that they've just got there. Greymane and Malfurion both have quite a bit of synergy on them. The roots from Malfurion coming out to just help Greymane diving around.
Oh, this is my bring the mega death.
Another solid ban. So Genji, Hanzo, Maiev, and looks like they might be contemplating a Li Ming ban, although their team hasn't locked in a tank or a bruiser. Okay, now changing their mind over to possibly a Blaze, and locked in that Blaze ban.
Yeah, Blaze is a very strong character on this map. Can either rule the off lane or rule the mid lane. And his wave clear is very good to help collect the collect them.
For the frozen throne.
Nice pick, Nubrak and Artanis.
Yeah, we saw Artanis from Alistero earlier on in the night and it gave them the win, or at least he won on it. So he's not bad at it.
I serve.
Zeratul though. This is going to be a very deadly rotation from the red team.
Oh, and a Chromie.
Yeah, Hacky's famous Chromie.
I haven't actually seen him play it. Is he good?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's ranked 8th in Grandmaster at the moment, so he's quite formidable, but we do see a lot of the Masters and Grandmasters come in here and just have let their hair down time and don't necessarily pick the roles that they specialise in.
So over on the red team we have Rez on ETC, Lyrizin playing the Zeratul, Ultimatrum on Sonya, Fergie on Lucio, and Bouncy Knight playing Kalthazard.
The hero flees from battle. 10 seconds. 5.
Did you do the blue team?
No, I can't pause the game.
Okay, so we've got Tusraka on Malfurion, Alistero on Artanis, Shardstorm on Greymane, Hacky on Chromie, and Chuck on Anubrak.
Yeah, I forgot to give us referee, so we can't pause or unpause the game. I always forget something when making them.
Who is it? Is it red team or blue team who've lost?
Blue team looks like they're missing Alistero and Malfurion has disconnected.
Okay, I'll pop up and just check.
So what's the story?
So he's back. He's just trying to get back into the game.
Sweet.
They were just going to go without him.
A hero rejoins the battle.
Okay, so we're back in it. Everyone's back in the game. And there goes Lucio.
Really beautiful burrow from Anubarak, and then just cornered that Lucio, and Chromie just was able to sandblast him.
Brood's coming out from Kalthazard, hitting the Anub. Greyman going up top. Will be the solo lane. I was seeing a little bit of a fight break out down bottom though. But
Yeah,
everyone's walking away.
There was a good. They were trying to corner a 2v1 on Artanis. There was a quite a nasty little swap down there, but he managed to get out of it alive.
Bit of a fight breaking out in mid as well. Chains coming out from Kalthazard, rooting Anubare. Power slide coming in. Lucio getting stunned out. Chromie's missing her shots there. Power slide from ETC locking down the Chromie. Chromie could be in a bit of trouble here, but we'll walk past.
Got a bit of 1v1, Greymane versus ETC up the top, and Artanis looks like he's going to go up and join that fight middle.
Yeah, but unfortunately Hacky getting picked off in the middle there, just sitting around this middle bush, and got body blocked by the rest of the red team, and then died. And Chuck's starting to turn in some of his team's gems. They'll be up to 12 at this point. They are just slightly closer to that 50 gems than the red team is. Sonya's starting that bottom camp as well, but unfortunately Lucio's not doing too well against that Artanis, sorry. Although he hasn't noticed that that camp's being taken.
You do have a nice 4v4 up the top again. Red team are yet to hand in. Blue team have handed in 12. Looks like they're going to rotate on middle just to get that middle soak and possibly try and hand in some of those gems. Nice knockback from ETC.
Looks like they're going in for a bit of a fight, and Ubrak diving in but missing the stun, and they'll try and back off. And blue team with the first turn in of the game should look to push their advantage a bit more, getting some more globes or getting some more gems to then get another turn in. ETC may be in a bit of trouble here as the rest of the blue team rotates up, but
Yeah, Strauss at the bottom. Artanis, they've got a 4-man down the bottom trying to defend that, where blue team are going to really try and push out that camp.
getting that first tower down. Red team's coming up, clearing mid, and then should look to clear top as well. They do get the gate and the fountain down, but they're going to try and get more.
You're going to have to be watchful. Chromie is in a position and they do have a Zeratul.
Yeah, Zeratul is right behind that Chromie. It looks like the red team's going to try and jump on him. But the blue team will peel back and try to save the Chromie. Stun coming out from ETC and hitting the Sonya. She's getting very low. And the blade dash from Artanis will finish her off. Very well played by the blue team.
Really nice. Health went down significantly with Chromie's Sandblast, and then Artanis just finishing him off beautifully.
Yeah, unfortunately Artanis stayed a little bit too long and will get picked off by the red team.
Oh, Zeratul getting away on an absolute slither of health. Under 100 to be precise.
Yeah, blue team not having quite enough to turn in yet, but red team does have that 68 gems. ETC holding 32 of them and has got the Chromie ult on him, getting stunned by the Anubrak. Will power slide behind the wall there.
Really nice time warp from Chromie, dragging that ETC back in to try and get that damage, to try and make him lose, but unfortunately he was able to power slide through the gate and get home free.
And just a great combo coming out from Hacky's Chromie and just completely removing Lucio's health while he's standing behind a wall as well. Aussie's almost finished his stacking quest for Kalthazard, only needing a couple more hits. Hacky, however, about halfway done with his Q quest. ETC looking to turn in those gems, but will get scouted, and it's a beautiful swap coming in to get him in the middle of the blue team, but it does get swapped, it does get power slid out. Greymane taking down Kalthazard though. It's very good for the blue team.
Ooh, another beautiful time warp put on Lucio by Chromie, dragging him back in for a Nubrak to be able to just execute that.
Shardstorm in a little bit of trouble though. Zeratul just sticks to him, and Zeratul will take him down.
Really nice pickup of gems from Malfurion.
And he's gonna get found by the Chromie, and he should die. Yeah, he's diving behind the fort though.
Oh, cheeky bugger. Oh, beautiful Moonfire from Malfurion, just taking that final pick off Zeratul.
Meanwhile, the red team have got their first turn in of the game. ETC still holding 35 coins though.
Really nice push happening down bottom by Sonya with those spiders.
Oh, great chain onto the wall from Kalthazard. That will finish off his quest. Moshpit coming out from ETC, catching Alistero. They don't have a lot of damage backup to do much, but blue team looking to turn the fight on Ultimatum, and he will fall down. Good Kalthazard combos. Really try and force the blue team back out of the fight, but Anubrak still wanting to go in. Greymane getting stunned though, and will fall. Hacky falling as well, as great chains from Kalthazard push him together. Malfurion falling as Zeratul comes behind. Good damage from that, and good power slide to knock out the Anubrak. So it's a full team wipe of the blue team. And red team have successfully pushed out top and bottom lane with their web weavers and have gathered enough gems for another turn in, which they look like they're going to try and get here. This will be very, very strong for the red team, really snowballing their advantage as all the lanes are pushed out for them. Zeratul looking for a cheeky Greymane pick potentially. Is going to dive on him, and unfortunately Chromie hits him with the combo and he falls as he gets rooted by the Malfurion. Very nice roots from Malfurion there to make sure that Zeratul can't leave. So red team will be pushing his 4. Ultimatum going in behind the fort, but the Kalthazard knocking down the Anubrak a little bit. Ultimatum using his ultimate there. Chains coming out, chaining Malfurion into the building. Alistero's in a bit of trouble here, he's quite far away from his team. Good power slide to knock him out.
Yes, that was a nice pick of Artanis. He just found himself a little bit out of position. He found himself right in the middle of the red team's 4-man, and they were able to capitalise on that.
Moving bottom, and Chucky diving over the wall, but not really looking too healthy after that. And red team looks like they're going to try and push out this bottom keep now as they edge closer to 16. Very good advantage. Zeratul going in deep on the backline though, gets hit by the Chromie temporal loop. but the blue team lose their tank. Fergie getting swapped under the keep though will get knocked out. And red team look like they'll try and back up here. Some very, very good damage coming out from Hacky, and just very good at surviving the Zeratul diving on them. Good swap coming out from Artanis, putting Bouncy Knight a bit out of position, and he will fall.
Sonya going down for that bottom siege camp again. While they are, blue team are going to try and take advantage of those two being dead. They did look like they were going to go in for boss, but looked like they've reconsidered. Possibly.
Oh, looks like they're going for it. And Zeratul should know that they're doing this, but it doesn't look like the red team are going to try and contest this at all. Instead, they're going to try and potentially hand in some gems or take the bruiser camp.
They do only have 23 gems, so they can't get the web weavers to come down, but they are able to possibly knock over that bottom fort.
Ultimatrum using his ultimate for this camp though. Not sure if that's going to be beneficial for his team or not. He will look at the Chromie coming out though. And will look to move in, but he is in a 1v3 right now. It does get hit with a temporal loop. Although Lucio will help him get away just fine. That boss that blue team took, not really doing too much. It's barely going to get this wall down up top. Just taking that top fort out.
Some massive damage coming off that Kel'Thuzad this game.
Yeah, he's been playing very well, hitting his combos.
Amazing combos. I don't think I've seen one that chains haven't gone right into his little spiky circle.
Blue team looking for that turn in so that they can potentially turn this game around, but Ultimatum coming in on Hacky at the back line, taking a lot of damage. Twilight Dream coming out, silencing two members. Lyrizen is a bit deep, and now Alistero is a bit deep though as they turn on him. He gets rooted and he gets taken down. It's a one kill so far. Blue team looks like they're going to try and turn it around on Bouncy Knight's Kel'Thuzad. But a well-timed Lucio ult will save him. Some good roots coming out from Malfurion to really stop red team pushing out, but it looks like they're still going to lose their Anubarak. As a well-placed KT ult will hit him.
That had the potential for being a far more devastating fight. That ETC went in, initiated with a power slide and knockback, but Anubarak was right on point. He could have got a really nice mosh, but he was cocooned, which took out their tank for a good portion of that fight. So I think it would have been quite devastating for blue team if Anubarak hadn't been right on point with getting that cocoon off when he did.
Good thing for blue team though is that they didn't lose too much gems. They should be able to do it again. And another great temporal loop Malfurion root combo will take down the Zeratul as he gets a bit greedy, looking for the Chromie. And with that kill, they're now in a 5v4, potentially looking at a turn-in. ETC ult coming out, grabbing the Malfurion, very, very good, will pick him off. Kel'Thuzad being forced back a little bit. Lucio getting cocooned, and ETC getting turned on and falling. Bouncy's in a bit of trouble here as Greymane's not letting up. Lucio ult just barely missing him to save him, and Ultimatum getting caught out as well. And we'll get killed there.
Lucio was trying to just wall slide on the other side of the wall just to try and give that Ultimatum some heals, even though he didn't want to engage in the fight. Really good effort, just didn't pay off.
Shardstorm turning in 40 gems to get the blue team their web weavers. It's been a very good late game from the blue team, really turning it around from the early game team wipes that they had. Hacky looking like he's in a bit of trouble as Lyrizen again dives him, but a good temporal loop will take him down.
Beautiful loops.
They are looking a bit bruised though up in the top lane as they're both on about 10% health.
Yeah, I guess they're trying to be a little bit more brazen. Being that Zeratul is dead, it gives them a little bit more of an opportunity to heal up and not having to huff. They've got good mana at the moment, so trying to make the most out of this push without pathing is the primary objective, and with that Zeratul down makes it a bit safer to do so.
And they will be looking at this top keep to make sure that they get that lane pressure equalized. Good swap coming out from Alastero, getting the Lucio. He does use his ultimate. Root's coming out from Malfurion a little bit too late to miss him. ETC getting cocooned, and Malfurion's ult coming out. Will force the red team back a little bit, but they look like they want to re-engage. Another good combo from Kel'Thuzad, but not doing a whole lot of damage with it. And Uberak diving a little bit deep with that, gets knocked back by the ETC into the KT route and will get knocked down.
Again, another beautiful ultimate done by KT and just blowing an Uberak up.
They do get the keep though, which will be good for them, as they now equalize lane pressure and look like they're going to get mid keep as well from that.
They did get their level 20 ultimates too, so if you're going to try a brazen fight, that was the time before both teams get their ultimate.
Blue team only halfway towards the turn-in though, as red team has collected enough gems to turn in and will probably look for one. Or will look for a boss potentially here. Blue team will know that they're doing this as Chromie did use the vision. But it looks like they're going to back off, instead work on that turn-in. Power slide coming out from ETC, locking down the Chromie, but it's just not enough. Hacky's sitting there in the back, just really making sure that the red team can't hand in any gems.
Swap men out by Tannis, but missed its mark. Another really good loop from Hacky there. The root went down, but just not enough in time to trap that Lucio.
Very, very, very good combo from KT though, and we'll pick off the grey main, and they do get a counter kill on the Sonya as she dives in very deep without the help of her team. Fergie looking a little bit worse for wear on that Lucio there. Will use his E to heal up a little bit more. And it looks like blue team are going to try and steal this Bruiser camp and push in a little bit harder. Alastero trying to get a cheeky little swap there, but just in that fight, or that last little bit there where Hacky was running away from the KT, Hacky used his time stop ability, timeout, just so that the KT would miss his combo, but which was a very good heads up play with that ability.
Red do have hand in, so if they can try and get that hand in, they may be able to do one good push at top.
Hacky getting a little bit out of position there because of the KT combo and the ETC. Will get taken down, but the good stun on the Zeratul will make sure that they don't get any more losses. And with this, red team should be free to hand in their gems or go for boss. And it looks like blue team are just going to make sure that they're not going to do boss anytime soon.
Grey main just doing a little bit of poke to try and stop the KT handing.
They will get the turn in, and it looks like they're going to try and push this out on top lane. There isn't going in deep on the grey main. It looked like they tried to web him, but it didn't work. And good KT combo coming out to kill
Alastero's found himself out of position at the back. He stayed mounted for the majority of that fight. Only after Greymane went down did he dismount and half back.
Red team looking to push in this middle keep, potentially get a few picks in the game, or just even up that lane pressure that blue has. Good Chromie combo coming out on the Kalthazard there, but ETC interrupting Alistair's follow-up and will knock him back a bit. He is surviving for now, but Web Wrap coming out on the ATC, Chromie following up with the damage on the squishies behind him. Alistair trying to swap ETC through the fort and will get taken, or will get taken down for that. I think another good Kalthazard combo to follow up on that. Ultimatrum looking to zone off a little bit more, and red team look like they're going to try and end here with a 5v4 and 3 spiders on the core. Good Chromie damage coming out on the Sonya will make him real low. Moshpit coming out, picking up Chuck on the Anubarak, but will get interrupted by Malfurion. Good stun from Anubarak to knock him up, but it's not going to be enough to save the core, as red team will win the game.
GG.
There's a very, very good comeback from the blue team there, but they just didn't have it to carry it all the way through.
Yeah, very close kills on both sides, 17 to 19. Also, they just did a great job, both teams.
Okay, so for MVP, I think we just have to go with Kalthazard. He was massively integral to their team's victory. Very, very good combos all the time. And with the most damage of both kinds in the team, he's just really helped secure red team's victory there.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree. I think if blue team had won, I would have definitely gone Chromie, but since red team won, definitely Kalthazard.
Alright, we head back up then.
Volskaya, everyone's favorite map, right? Don't know about you, but I just get such pleasant memories of playing Volskaya on Overwatch for 50 minutes in competitive, because the game never ends.
Well, I can't compare it to my Overwatch because I can't even remember the last time I played it.
Yeah, they made it so if both teams capture the last point, then you play the map again. And because it's pretty easy for the attacking team to win on that map, it just keeps going over and over and over again. And until you kind of played it for 40-50 minutes and you're ready to neck yourself.
Jeez, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't mind the map itself. It's just their system of determining who wins the match. Got a grey main band coming out from Team 4 here is Red Team. And we've got the Brightwing band straight away against Unthunder, of course, very well known for his Brightwing play. So Maev, for the first time tonight, is not banned. Hello.
Did I come in at the right moment? I wanted to find out if Brightwing got banned.
Yeah.
She did. Just then.
Well, Brightwing is actually pretty good on this map as well, though. Even though they nerfed the bribe a while ago, she's still pretty good at just split pushing for a little bit.
Yeah, the global presence on this map is quite good. I'm very glad they buffed the protector. It was a bit of a useless objective. Some teams could really shred it down, and you're really better off split pushing.
Yeah, I think they might have overtuned it a little bit though.
Yeah?
Because now it just shreds the defending team. You just dive the fort, kill the enemy team, then kill the fort. Yeah, Johanna pickup for the red team will be very strong for them though. She's pretty good on this map. Just able to control the shrines with her condemns very well.
Yeah, no Maiev pickup so far though. No one's keen, despite her being banned in every other match tonight.
I think probably pretty much everyone here just can't play her. Doesn't know how.
Imperial Lucio coming out from the red team. Got quite a good front line there. Very divey, of course, with that Lucio speed boost.
And Tyrael probably going Sanctification will be very good to help control those points as well.
Yeah, quite a good point defender. I think we saw that on one of the maps last night during the clash. One of the teams had Tyrael. They're playing on Battlefield of Eternity, and they just sat on the enemy Immortal, and they couldn't do anything because of Sanctification. Got a Hanzo ban coming through from Blue Team here with Ardra to ban here. It'll be interesting what they pick. They don't have any damage dealers on Blue so far. What do you think we'll see? Possibly, we've got the Hanzo out, so potentially a Genji if they don't want to deal with him. Although they don't really have any squishies so far on red. And there's that Genji ban.
Yeah, as for pickups that'll be coming now, I reckon we'll see probably Li Ming or maybe a Gul'dan or something, but definitely a mage here, I would say.
Yeah, they've got quite a few options. It depends really how they want to fight around these points and what kind of fight they want to force. We've got the Kerrigan pick from Claymore, quite a common pick for her for a DPS character, and Brown Boy, the Mr. Junkie in Discord, he of course picked up the Sonya for that Perusa position. So we've got the final picks coming through from Red now.
Not sure how that Kerrigan pick's going to go though, because Lucio should be able to speed his way out of Kerrigan combos, and
yeah,
the other two picks that they've got are going to not really feel them a lot.
I don't like Kerrigan as a character. I think she's quite weak because her stun is very hard to land properly. And even without a speed boost or a dodge, it is quite easy to get out of the way.
Yeah, so if Claymore's only real target here would be the Lunara, as Junkrat should be able to get away with his mines, but if Claymore can time it right, the combo should go off on Lunara.
Yeah, I think Junkrat's quite a good pick on this map. Besides the theme of the map being Overwatch, he's quite good at just kind of chipping away at people's health, because they do need to stay on that point, even though the points are quite wide on this map. We've got Unthunder and Lunara. I think it's the first time I've ever seen him not play a healer, so I'm quite interested to see how he plays her. And the last pick of that draft, the Fish picking up Chromie, so we've got quite a big skill shot damage coming through from the blue team.
It's going to be interesting to see if they can make it work, just because they don't have a lot of sustained damage that will happen, as Kerrigan will require to be right up in the enemy's faces to do all her damage.
Yeah, I'm a bit concerned picking Chromie into a Lucio. It does make it quite a bit harder to land your abilities reliably. But then again, a lot of these points you can kind of force people into narrow alleys, and the Fish might use that to his advantage.
The battle begins in 10 seconds.
So both teams going for that early mid brawl.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
Yeah, look, I don't think Red Team should be doing it. They have no reason to be there, really. They just need to go soak. The only thing they can give in that middle lane is stacks to the Chromie, and you do not want that at all. You get the pickup on the ETC there, though. But in saying that, Chromie's already up to 9 on her Sandblast.
It was a good turnaround from the red team there as they dived onto the Junkrat, and Junkrat escapes with just a small amount of health, and then they turn around on the ETC and kill him. And Team team's looking to split off now with Tyrael and Sonya heading to the bot lane.
Yeah, red team started this game slightly ahead in XP from that ETC kill. It'll be interesting to see how these 1v1s go. Of course, we've got Sonya Tyrael down in the bottom lane, a 3v3 in the middle lane. It's going to be very rough for Kerrigan to land those stuns on any of them, really. Sukra, so how you say it, Sukra, just, you know, is running around with this speed boost on. It's quite hard to land any of those skill shots.
Oh, looks like she'll swap out with the Chromie on the top lane. Not the greatest solo laner until she gets her cleaving auto attacks, but she should be able to do alright.
Right. A lot of her survivability comes from her trait and giving herself those shields to survive a bit of a dive in on the enemy team. Of course, see that Lunara Wisp hiding in that bush on the top lane, so we are going to know if anyone's rotating from or to top lane. So we'll see the fish come up now, and Treacle knows straight away that he's there and he's trying to back up. Thunder getting power slid there, followed by the Ibrez root from Malfurion. Quite a bit of damage coming through, but unfortunately there's not enough without that DPS character there to finish the kill off.
And in the solo lane, it's interesting to see that Ardra is winning the fight against Sonya pretty hard, pushing the lanes into those towers.
Yeah, he is quite a new player to the game. I think he's level 30 or so. So I'd say he's still getting used to a lot of the heroes, but he does push Ardra off there, and she's going to have to back off before this control point comes up. Mischief securing that turret on the right side of the map, and we've got a 4v2 happening. They're both going to have to back up. We've got Lucio tapping, which may not have been the best decision. You really want to save your tap for that fight, especially because in that mid lane, the rest of the team is already backed up. There's no point wasting your tap when you could use it mid-fight, because it's really not that far away from the point. Now we see Mischief drop that turret down, with Sonya taking a fair bit of damage. We've got the... that sounded like a Junkrat ult. It was like the voice line he used in Overwatch, but it must have just been the mine. We had Junkrat picking off Ibrez on Malfurion. Ardra in a little bit deep, but she's going to get quite a bit of damage on that Chromie. Not quite enough to get the pick though. ETC in a bit of strife, but they do get him. They do have the sight from that Wisp on Lunara, and there is only 3 of blue team remaining to contest this point.
Respawn timers are pretty low though, so they should be able to come back in to contest the final bit if they would like to.
Yeah, I think the fish is doing very well. It's up to 39 stacks and a sandblast. It's not too much of a big deal if they do not win this this protector. The fish is getting so many stacks. That was a great mine from Junkrat, and they are going to get the pick on that Chromie. Very well played there from Treacle. They've got Misery coming in, trying to create some space from the Malfurion. Sonya is quite low herself. That Protector is coming up now, but they're going to try and get that Sonya. Ardra going in hard.
Root from the Protector coming out and hitting the ETC to help knock him down. And they should be able to just push in. Yeah, should be able to push in here and just secure this fort pretty easily now with that death.
Oh wow, Ardra going a bit deep down that bottom, trying to get old Mr. Junkie there. He was sitting there on 300 health for a good 20 seconds or so. They're going to push very hard onto this middle fort, and they should secure it with that Protector. Quite a few good picks in that fight. It was unfortunate that Ardra death. Should go a bit hard, but they are going to be a level ahead after that fight.
You can just see how much damage the Protector's doing. It just knocks Claymore and Misery down to quite a low amount of health, but they do turn it around and get a kill on Lunara.
Yeah, it was quite unfortunate for Thunder there, coming out of the Protector on the blue side of the map, and it forced him a bit out of position. And then he was stunned a few times. There was really not a lot he could do at that stage. How are you feeling about the talent picks so far?
It's interesting to see Claymore going with Envenom rather than with the standard Kerrigan pick, which is the auto attack cleaving, and also picking up Assimilation Mastery rather than the battle momentum that she has. Quite a bit of a deviation from what you would normally see from a Kerrigan.
Yeah, I think she might seem a bit threatened by Red Team's lineup. Of course, they've got that Lucio, so it is quite hard to really lock down at least one of the Red Team with that Kerrigan combo.
And Venom isn't the strongest of talents, though. It's not a large amount of damage, and Lucio should be able to mitigate that pretty well.
Yeah, Red Team with their heroics here. They're trying to force a fight in middle, but unfortunately, Johanna goes straight through that hourglass of chromies. It doesn't matter that she's unstoppable. It is one of the very few things that does go through it.
And interesting to see that we're actually seeing a judgment here from Tyrael rather than a sanctification, so they're looking to really try and dive onto that chromie, probably. Make sure that.
Well, I think they really need the
disarray.
extra damage. They do have that Johanna. We've got a great pick off from the ETC there, getting straight onto that Junkrat Riptire. But yeah, I think they really would struggle with damage on the red team with that Johanna. They really took away a lot of her damage over the last year, and her two ultimates are really kind of two sides of the same coin. They're both stun, just in different ways, and just like one's hyper aggressive, or can be used defensive. We've got a great stun on the Junkrat up top from Claymore. Treacle looking very low. That Envenom doing enough damage to get the pick on him.
And talking about Johanna ults as well, it's quite interesting to see Falling Sword, which really does mean that they are going to try and dive right behind the blue team's front line and try and pick off that chromie.
I used to really like Falling Sword, but I have been shown the way. But it is quite a great escape mechanism, similar to Alex Straz's ultimate, where she can just duck into the sky whenever she wants and get out of danger. We've got Tyrael going hard on the chromie, and unfortunately the hourglass comes through. The mosh pit comes through, but it's interrupted. Tyrael gets picked off, as well as the Johanna. Claymore looking very low on that Kerrigan. Thunder wants it, but unfortunately gets a little bit too close to the sun, and those wax twins have been burnt off. So 0-3 in that fight. Who do you think the really the playmakers were then, Ryan?
I'd have to say the ETC. The lockdown that he bought from his Qs were really helping them. Malfurion Roots were pretty good as well. But other than that, I think just the damage from Chromie just was quite a bit too much for the red team to handle.
Yeah, the Fishers slowed down a little bit on the Chromie Sandblast quest, but I think that's because red team's playing a little bit more defensively overall. They're only coming in for these objectives. We've got that Protector coming straight in onto that top tower. They're going to push very hard. That Lucio looking fairly low. Mischief down to half health on Johanna. And Ardra's trying to push that Chromie back a little bit. We've got the Leap and the Judgment coming through. Unfortunately, it's not much damage there. But Ardra is taking quite a bit of damage here. That Chromie landing on the Johanna. The Protector still chunking away on that fort. But no deaths yet. No deaths in this fight. We do have the Junkrat down bottom trying to get a bit of push, get a bit of XP back from the blue team. Of course, red team was a bit ahead not too long ago. The Protector rotated down onto mid. Sorry, what you have to say, Ryan?
Oh, it's very interesting to see Ardra targeting the Protector with that Judgment, as it doesn't do a large amount of damage to it. And you really use it for the stun, which Protector is unstoppable. And the rest of the blue team wasn't nearby to get knocked back or knocked around by the Judgment. think she just might have used that a little bit too early and could have instead
Yeah.
tried to dive the Chromie, force them back a little bit.
I think she felt a little burned because she did try the judgment on the fish in the previous fight, but he'd set up an hourglass right in front of him. He was prepared for it, and she has gone for an easier target, which in this case she thought was the protector. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but they did push him off. They just got that top fort. They did stop him from doing any damage to that middle fort. And both teams kind of jockeying for position here on the various camps. Ardra taking that top right siege camp, and it's kind of like a 4v3 happening in this bottom lane now. The Riptide coming through. I've got the ETs on. It's dancing in the mosh pit. Unfortunately, Treacle, I don't think he was expecting that. We've got the Sonya leap in hard on the Lucio. It's not going to be enough. He is taking quite a bit of damage from that fort. We've got the broccoli from Malfurion coming through on the roots there, saving Brown Boy on Sonya there with the retargeting of the fort. It was excellent play from Ibrez, and we have lost him. I don't know about your game last time, but we had about 20 disconnects just because everyone in Melbourne, I don't know, just North Melbourne, they're just constantly DCing. Must be a lot of power outages out there at the moment.
Yeah, we only had one DC, which was from Sucre, and yeah, it was right at the start of the game, so they'd only just walked out the gates and he DC'd and managed to reconnect in time to get back into the game, and no more DCs from that.
Yeah, quite a few DCs. Mav even his entire power went out, and then came back straight away. But he had to restart his computer, reconnect to the game, and it took a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I was seeing quite a lot of interesting talent picks as I look through them. Not a lot of ones that you would see normally. Like we've got the Chase the Base from Lucio at level 4, which is his quest talent.
It's a good pick against an ETC because it does give you the extra range to safely knock him out of that mosh pit because he is channeling while stationary, and if he is moved, it counts as an interrupt.
We're also seeing Sins Exposed from Johanna, which I think is a very, very weak talent, as it's only a small amount of extra damage, and you can really get a lot of value from the W talents that they have at that tier as well instead. And looking at Teriel, seeing Purge Evil at level 7, which is also the weaker talent of the tier. I reckon you can get a lot of value from the other two. I forget what they're called, but you can get...
I haven't played a lot of Teriel lately since the rework, but I have seen a lot of great plays from people on him. Just waiting on an update from Ibrez. I'm not checking the message.
Yeah, so for Teriel's level 7, either Reciprocate or Swift Retribution would have been better. Reciprocate being the shield explodes on destruction, and then Swift Retribution being the one that gives a very substantial increase to movement speed and attack speed from the smite. Whereas Purge Evil only does a small increase to the basic attack damage that Teriel brings, which is not very high in the first place.
Already on the keeps in the other game.
Oh, this one's gonna last quite a bit longer, it seems.
Yeah, they're already level 18, 20.
Looks like he can't join.
Alright, let's go.
A hero has left the battle.
Unfortunately, blue team will be left without their healer for the rest of this game.
Yeah, not too good there. He is thanking Blizz right now. It is quite unfortunate that that is the reconnect system. There's not too much they can do about it at this stage of the game's life, unfortunately, but just gonna have to live with it.
Malfurion bot being a little bit aggressive in this
Yeah,
fight.
he needs to get those moonfires.
An access terminal will be online in a moment.
Archer trying desperately to get out of here. They've got 4 on 1 in this bottom lane. Lucio coming in, but it's not quite enough. She dies mid-judgment, and it looked like her model bugged out there, but she wasn't able to catch the Chromie. Claymore on Kerrigan looking quite low there from that fight. We had a bit of damage come through from the Lunara. It's not quite enough to
Junkrat doing some
that,
very good
healing.
work with the top camp, pushing that onto the fort, and it should die even if blue team comes up for it, as it's quite low now.
That's right, it's all about that Merc management in that top lane, distracting the other team while you're at that mid or bottom objective. You got a double turret set up on the left side here. Got the ETC mosh, but it is moving. I don't know if he intended for that to happen, but the Lucio was not moving with him.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. The Malf AI did do an alright Twilight Dream in that fight though. And some alright roots as well, looking down the Lucio. Aldridge
Ardra
is-
very low,
yeah.
desperately trying to get away from that conveyor belt, but it is not enough against the Chromie. 83 stacks on Sandblast. Sonya looks like she's going to drop, but it is not quite enough. 100 health, and they do get that Protector once again, and they're going to push through this bottom lane.
Blue team has taken control of a protector.
Now, interestingly, the minion wave did manage to somehow push back that top camp that they had rather than having it fall. So blue will still have that top fort up.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of damage from the fort, 750 per shot, even though that shot is a bit slower than it used to be. It can still be quite devastating on, while attacking anything in front of it. Quite a bit of damage coming through on that red team. Sound barrier not quite in time to save that Johanna, and that Protector is going to go straight in on that bottom keep. Ardra going hard, but it could potentially be too hard here. She ducks around the well, and they're not able to catch her. 3 of them on very low health from the red team. That Protector dropping. Sonya going hard. Great mind jump there from Junkrat. On Thunder, probably a little bit too deep here. 350 health against the dive potential of blue, not to mention that Chromie.
Yeah, Sonya getting some pretty good value out of her leap and then poison spear combo that she brings. Just really making any of the squishies have to back a little bit. And they do steal that turret camp of the blue team, of the red team, sorry.
Yeah, I think Mr. Junkie's done a pretty alright job so far on his Sonya. He's played a few different heroes tonight, and look, he's been doing a great job. So despite this Malfurion AI on blue, they are still over a level in front of the red team. They did take that bottom keep. It's going to be a rack. So the rest of the game, we've got that Wisp coming through. Misery has seen it. Doesn't seem interested in taking it out though. They are trying to take that support camp on red. We've got a great Ironhide coming through from Mischief, but they're not able to take that support camp. They do back off.
Really good placement by Fisher's Chromie with his time trap on that, forcing them off.
You can see the Mosh coming through, but the Johanna does interrupt it. We had the Riptide coming through, but the fish dodges it completely with timeout.
Malfurion AI also missing his ultimate. Kind of interesting choice there by the AI to use it, but it's not a very good AI.
Look, I prefer to have the healers as AI, because I find if they're the damage dealer, they just kind of wander all over the map and don't do damage. But as a healer, you can just, you know, ping them, they follow you, and they'll heal you, because that's what they do, and they just cast their abilities. It's not hard to do a point and click ability, and it's, I found it a bit more reliable. The Junkrat getting picked off there, was that at the top lane?
Yeah. But you've obviously never played with a Charism AI. I've played a couple of games with a Charism AI, and he just seems to forget his W ability exists. It's very, very funny. I'm just walking around next to him on no health, and he's standing right next to me, not healing. Misery taunting there. Just standing right in the middle of the lane, putting his taunt out.
Yeah, red team, they had to defend that bottom lane against those Catters, and we've got all of blue team sitting on this control point. They do have that that healing item. They've got the 2 turrets. They're in a pretty good position here, especially with their heroic talents as well. Sorry, the storm talents. Quite a bit of damage coming through. Ardra is in trouble here. Big silence coming through from the AI there. Good dodge from Sonya. We've got the Riptide coming through. It could potentially catch the fish out. Of course, it's not going to be enough to one-shot, but a little bit of damage coming through there. 40% on that control point. It's going to be interesting to see how Red tries to deal with this.
The catapults that they just cleared on bot lane are already stacking up. ETC going in with his mosh, but catching all 4 members that were there in the fight. They only managed to pick off Lucio though. A good route from Malfurion will allow them to pick up the kill on Ardra. Things are not looking too great for the red team.
No, despite that that bot on blue team, they do get their 3rd protector of the game. And they're going to push through middle lane this time, opting not to finish through bottom, although they definitely could with those catapults pushing through as well. But look, they're playing the cautious route, you know, just getting the extra racks and then pushing through either at the end of this push with the extra pressure from bottom or leaving it to a future push. I do have to be quite careful about that though, because Red is about to hit their Storm talent at level 20, and Mischief getting picked off there by the fish on Chromie. That Dragon's Breath descending down and taking her out.
And it's the Protector's still very healthy, so it's looking like they'll try and end here. With a couple of catapults bottom lane. Ardra with a good interrupt on the Malfurion, but it will cost her her life.
Yeah, Protector's barely scratched, even though they ran right up to it. That armor obviously playing a big part in that. Well, that's going to be the game there. Do you have any thoughts for MVP, Ryan?
I think Fish played a very good game on Chromie, and ETC also played a very nice game. I would have to lean towards Fish though with his Chromie.
Yeah, I think he played a great game. His Sandblast kind of dropped off towards the mid to late part of the game, but that's because Red Team was really playing a lot more cautiously. They were behind in levels. They didn't really want to engage too hard, so it was harder for the Fish to really get some accurate Sandblasts off because they weren't just kind of streaming into his firing range. But he played a great job. We saw some great hourglasses from him. It really countered Ardra's Tyrael judgment, flying in on him. And she really didn't try that again. She obviously felt a bit punished by wasting her ult and having the hourglass just pick her up there. But yeah, I think I agree with you. The Fish played very well.
Sweet. You want to announce that?
What part of you is moist?
That's crazy.
At the moment, my entire fishing rack.
Oh. Sorry, it's got really good here.
I've never played any of these heroes.
We get
I'm
Chogo.
gonna lock that in. I've never played it, but it's happening.
Really, Alistair? Really?
Maybe I'll take Chen.
Wait, you actually went that in this mode?
Yes.
You are keen as fuck.
Yeah.
Butcher OP, man. Oh, and they get my
Oh my god, I've got a disgusting mouth.
Oh, Lyle's on Zul'jin.
Oh no.
Oh, this game's fucked.
Okay, let's see if I
Please
actually
get-
remember how to
Please
butcher.
get block Alistair.
I don't even remember how the. I don't even know how this guy's work. So yeah, good luck.
Are you back, Whittle?
Please get block Butcher.
Okay, you're back.
I will love you for life. Thank you.
Hey,
I
at
don't
least
know
I got
what's
the
about-
bright. I got the
Let's do this,
brightening.
guys.
Got that brightening spray, so I'm happy.
Okay, let's do this, girlfriend.
Oh my god, random sprays!
Mine's still.
Wait, you want my ear? Oh. Stop it. Like. Whew.
I'll tell you what's not fair is that we don't have a support.
That's
You've
good.
got ETC support.
ETC support, yeah. Yeah, good.
Yeah, Kyle, careful with that. Stop getting yourself killed, mate.
Oh, nice. I'm going for that mate. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, buddy.
You know, I love my big stacks of meat. I was gonna say something else, but. Oh, there's a bunch of meat on the ground.
Is it moist made?
Yes.
The moistest.
Maeve's top.
Hey, careful, I value you. I feel like you're on the verge of taking this very seriously.
He already taking it seriously. He is. Look how serious he is.
Hey, Troll, mate, you're meant to be getting damage stacks and not the butcher.
What? Okay, good.
I'm trying to give you some. I'm trying to give both teams a bit of coaching advice, much needed.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Terrible
look at me.
Coaching
Oh my
advice.
god.
Quit now.
And coaching, please quit.
No, I'm working on it.
I really should have picked a healer instead of this, I guess.
Really? Did you have an option for healer?
Well, I had the
Look,
option
they all
for, I
love
think,
me.
Tyrande or this, and I'm like...
Oh, Tyrande's OP on this map. What?
Yeah, she is.
She's actually like the best
Why none of
hero.
you love me?
Tyrande's really good.
I think it was
Just the
ETC,
regen.
Diablo, or Tyrande. I could be bothered.
You're just like,
Three people had healers. We only had one choice, and it was me.
Wow.
Rip the dream. Ah!
Me.
Oh, Malfurion with the kills.
all the kills
What
he's
a
ever found.
good mouth.
Come on, Alestero, you know there's some meat stacks deep in that tower.
I know. I want to go for it. Fuck it.
You can do it.
It's like I was looking at it and I'm just like, I need that meat. I'm at 140.
You're at
9.
140.
9.
Not bad! And who was this guy saying Butcher was bad?
Our whole team, we all agreed on it.
I mean, Butcher's
Uh-oh.
clearly.
Oh man, Varian is like not
I'm
a
just
good
playing
hero.
it safe as Butch right now until I get my full meat. You know? I like it to be a big, nice meat before I decide to go ham.
No. Stop trying to blow me up.
Come on, Alestero, those meat stacks are going to get themselves.
I'm just good for dancing in this band. Oh shit. Nice.
Do it.
I got it.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. Maybe not.
I get no mana. Yeah. I'll just say it over all the cons, then nobody knows.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
ignore me. I know not what I speak.
I don't know what happened there.
Go Trent. Oh yeah, block those bullets. Oh.
Okay,
I
yeah, so
love
this
myself
game's
some
over.
fresh meat.
How's that no healer going?
It's going great.
Great, man. It's the best we've ever chosen to do.
Oh my god.
You just have to run, man. You're taking the butcher.
Oh my god.
You didn't give it hard enough, Alestero. Shame on you.
I charged the minion to try and get out, but may have pulled me back. When I was unstoppable, by the way, bug found.
That's
No.
Nah, you stopped being unstoppable just as it did it. Because my egg was running away at the time.
Lee Ming is really good on this map. Butch is really good on this map. So you
I
guys.
love pulling people. Okay. Shh.
No, you'll die now.
No, I died.
So I'm actually a referee, not a coach. Li Ming, this is your first warning. That's a green card for taking the game serious.
Shut the fuck up. Terrible coach.
I'm dancing in this band.
dude,
I'm
red
just
card.
dancing in this band. Not really. Yeah. Oh fuck, not that.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Go away. I don't like you.
Is this a comeback I see?
No, it's not. You know why? This is why.
Uh-oh. Oh, well.
Oh, now everyone can see my fucking face because I'm being hosted.
Another kill. I'm stacking them up. I'm up to 3.
Come on, Malfurion, you can do it. Kill the ETC. Nice.
Nice.
Nexus
yeah,
forces.
yeah,
Really,
good job.
really. Stop it,
See,
man.
Hey, look at that! I've got myself a nice little Colossus smash.
Haha.
Hey, you
Take my
died.
tread.
Wait, my
Colossus
Ev didn't
smash
go.
doesn't get valued.
You didn't go to the quest for my Ev? Lol?
The quest is OP.
If I can get 3 enemies hit on this, it's overpowered.
I like the quest, to be honest. That'd be
Huh,
fun.
I wonder if they know that I'm here. No, they do. Oh, hello.
Uh-oh.
No. I said no, alright? I said no. No to your...
You just stay there. You all stay there. Just get knocked back.
Get in your nice and neat little circle.
Can you not?
Oh.
Just keep going backwards.
Get wrecked.
Oh, Raz.
I want that meat. Kiro, take down the gate. Hurry up. There we go.
Hurry up! I need meat, guys.
Yes.
Meat. Give me
I need
meat.
my big stacks of meat. No. Bye bye.
Yeah, Carl, just remember, suicide is always...
Pull him. Yeah, it worked. Worked so
What
well.
was Living doing on that side of the wall?
Killing
Me,
someone.
me. He was killing someone then dying himself.
Got the kill.
Sacrifice.
Wait, why didn't you just pull back?
Wait, how did I
Got
not
the
hit
kill.
3 of you then? I swear to God I just hit 3 of you with that knife.
So I E'd onto Lunara, but then I accidentally pressed E twice, and I teleported on top of myself.
Yeah, I do that
then I
all
hit
the
you with a
fucking time.
W.
I apologize for nothing.
No, I said you guys stay there. Leave me alone.
Whoa.
Yeah. I didn't even care that you guys killed me because I'm just focusing on Lunar. I make no apologies, Kyle.
Go, Trent. Shit, Trent.
Actually, I could play this a whole lot better. Yeah, I'm gonna actually kind of start taking Butcher a tiny bit serious. Nemo, don't give me a yellow card, please.
Acceptable. You've gone in on the meat stack, so you've earned your right to play serious now. Anyway, that troll's come online.
Hey, run back this way, run back this... Oh, never mind. Let's do a bit of that this time.
Ah, I need help!
Oh my god.
Thanks for the call, boy.
You stay there. We're just gonna get killed with Butcher.
Cheers
Oh,
for the
what?
follow,
Go
man.
away.
And you,
Go
Egg.
away.
Did you not
What do
see
you
that?
want?
Guy?
Go away!
I got pushed during my.
Yeah, that's right. Now
My
you
aim is
know.
bugged versus Butch. I call hacks.
Hacks.
Thanks.
I would like to call hacks on that one, please. Referees, please intervene. Please pause the game while we review.
Can you pause the game while we review if we should get an extra
Yeah,
level for
yeah.
hacking, no?
Good idea.
What, the ref can't even pause the game, this is broken.
Fine.
Easy.
Finally! I think this ETC deserves MVP for mosh pitting. 3
What
times.
mosh pitting?
Yeah.
Wait, there's been a mosh
3
pit?
times in a row.
I think it's foul play here. I think that Axe what happened before. Butcher was clearly unstoppable, but did get burst into a wall and couldn't move.
Hey, you so deserved it. Just deal with it.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Bye!
Bye.
Oh, I love that Varian ulti.
Oh no. The death.
Nice one, ETC, nice!
Which amounted to nothing, so just gonna mention that. Hey ETC, how you doing? You good? That's nice to hear. I'm actually having not bad day myself. I mean, if you want to hide behind your core, then go ahead, but I'll just keep the knowledge that you're a pussy and I'm better than you.
Referee.
Oh
which is
boy.
like-
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
What a game.
Cheers for follow naked.
I love how Lunari tried to kill me so hard there, but I scored ETC. That's just what you call getting wrecked. And that's just what you call a failed guillotine. And that is what you call overstaying your welcome. And that is what you call being getting fucked by Jaina. Not the one you...
You call things too much. You're gonna get a red card for that sometime soon.
I mean, Jaina fucking Varian, you would have thought it'd be the other way around, you know?
God
I'm
damn
thinking
it.
of WoW lore now.
Oh, Jesus. The butcher,
Yes,
I know.
the sound effects are necessary. The sound effects were very necessary.
The sound effects in game were good enough, so I need to make new ones.
So true.
Just excuse me while I die.
I fucked up. 10 points to Gryffindor.
ETC's in Gryffindor, I did not notice.
See, ETC is fucking me like royally. Like, you know, there's being... what was I saying?
Being raped?
There's a difference between being raped by a twin blades variant and being raped with, like, you know, one of the cold rolled 6-inch thick bars of steel from the gate in Game of Thrones from the wall. You know,
Oh,
sorry,
yeah,
that's
that is a little different, isn't it?
Nice.
I went into a little too much detail, but
Did you literally give away spoilers there, maybe? If you just have to give away some spoilers of Game of Thrones. Who here has watched all the Game of Thrones so I can spoil shit for you?
it's not really spoiling if they've seen it before.
No, I'm
By
gonna
the way,
spoil it.
Lahal, your time is up. Bye.
That's yours.
I don't care. I'm taking out your highest damage dealer. 1 for 1. 2 for 1. 3 for 1. 4 for 1.
Yeah, we died. Wait, now end the game.
But yeah, we need retest.
That's a red card, Clegman.
Wait, what? Butcher, I thought he has never said your hub of magnet no longer speed heist, Butcher promoted.
I say they lose the game just for the many red cards they have got. That's all major justification.
I think we
Don't
can
even
do
feel
better
bad.
next time.
Yeah,
Next
let's
time
do
I'm
another
gonna
one after
kill
this.
play better.
I think there was a lot of not fair play from both teams.
No. There was
What,
plenty.
do you mean me focusing someone down with Furnace Blast and killing them instead of actually trying to play the game?
Malfurion gets
No,
another kill.
Oh, Furion's under review. I think that's speed hacks happening there.
No!
Wait, I want to hit the core. Fuck.
Wait. Butcher wants to just come in and hit the core real quick. Just Raid dead. No, that Butcher's definitely hacking. Look, he takes no damage whatsoever. Nah, hacks. He's got armor hacks.
Fuck.
Armor hacks here.
Bush's fucking auto attack damage is 700 at the moment.
Auto health.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure if I should feel bad.
Who's down for another?
Let's do this.
Oh fuck me. What are these heroes?
Spicy. Double Kel'Thuzar?
Should I go for fucking the Zebo?
Double Kel'Thuzar?
Guys on my team, don't say anything.
Oh nice. That's not gonna give that much value if I do this though. Let's do that instead.
Alright. Oh my god.
Which one do I pick, guys?
Hey guys, you're gonna love our team.
Our team's fucked.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god.
Nice.
What is this?
Double kill the Zod? What?
Well, I'm taking the Rubian armor.
And Taronda? And Nazebo? Okay, we're fucked.
The fuck is this spray? Why do I have a fucking Raina's Raiders spray or something?
Because Raina's Raiders are cool.
So your spray is what character spray you were using before you joined?
Oh
It's just
fuck.
random.
No, I've had the same spray 3 games in a row.
And then mine's.
I guess that makes sense. I had Raina selected.
Oh, the opening hour missed everybody.
Oh fuck.
Shit, I'm going around in a circle.
Oh my god.
Did you see that butch charge just then? Oh man, that's crazy.
Ow.
Ow.
The double cut is out there, what the fuck?
You guys have to stack 3 characters, you realize.
Yeah, 3 stacking characters. The Zebo's gonna find it real hard.
That worked though.
Oh, rip. Too ballsy.
Wrong button.
Alright, let's see what happens. Colors.
Ryan, you're not in the bush, by the way.
Yeah, I was just typing a message to Lob.
Oh, get it, go!
Oh, there's a lot of fucking circles.
You have so many circles.
Yeah, you're dead. I'm sorry, but you are. Knew it.
No, Zeratul.
And the return kill.
Yeah, there's some meat right there, so I'm going for it. There we go.
Oh my god.
Wait, how'd I get an extra one? There's been 3 waves, but I've got. Oh no, it's only 26. Never mind.
What?
I
You
missed one
high?
minion. Yeah. For some reason, I looked at the 22 and went, "Oh, I've gotten one more than the amount of waves."
This is crazy.
Oh my god, that fucking healing.
Wow.
Die! Thank God.
Fucking god, Whittlesmith. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Do we have a referee in here, by the way?
Yeah, referee. Get
Nah.
a red
Mr.
card
Red
on
Cards.
his mouth.
What did I do?
Because you might pitch.
Oh my god.
Fucking
Fucking hell.
Damn it! No!
Oh my god. This
The amount of
fucking
slows
double
and
KT.
stuns and roots and fuck yous that you have is ridiculous.
Double KT is just too fucking good.
Zebo walls two of us in and KT just spams.
Yeah, there doesn't even need to be an order to your madness. You just need to spam your abilities and that's it.
Oh, I'm caught in this.
Oh,
I'm
get
fucking
wrecked,
dead.
buddy.
I'm fucking dead. Oh my god.
Oh,
It feels
and
bad.
route afterwards, if you're not dead by then.
Fine.
Get out! Fuck.
God,
Oh,
we're
that
just
was bad.
feeding at this point.
Oh my. How do we get rooted by that? We were like on the outside of it. I should have been a slower.
Oh no.
Oh, the stacks start completing.
Oh my god, how many of you guys got? At least Tehran's only got 7 owls though. That makes it slightly better.
Fine.
Oh, I missed.
I'm so I just want to die right now. Just to get the mana back.
Do it. Do
Yeah,
it.
come here. We'll oblige that.
Yeah, come to us. We will arrange your death.
Oh, fucking zombie wars, man. God, fucking damn it.
You should probably save your E instead of using it to
instead of
engage.
just
Yeah, I
charging
probably
it.
should, but
Just zombie wall after you do.
Oh wow.
What the fuck was that range?
I know, right?
oh, 2 fucking pillars. Can both the Kel'Thuzars just chain the pillar? Can that happen? Like the same pillar? Oh, fucking mouth healing, man.
It's not gonna keep Kel'Thuzar alive.
We're
Also,
just
going
all
Toad
stacking up
build-
so much.
Going Toad's build here is cheating.
I should have just done Q to be honest.
Yeah,
I
you
think
could
I'm
have.
better than the other Kel'Thuzar. Look at my damage.
I'm just button mashing. That's legit all I'm doing with Mouth
You
here.
mean you've been close to me when I've gotten everybody in the walls? Is that what you mean?
I just watched Lucio die right in front of me, knowing there was nothing I could do.
Ah.
Nice dance.
Oh, how about this, eh? How about this?
Yeah, nice route.
Thanks.
Kill him! Kill the son of a bitch!
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
This is disgusting.
Did Kel'Thuzar just
That was an
sacrifice himself for 4 kills?
Yeah, if you both didn't complete your quest there, I would have fucking spanked you both.
I completed like a whole 3 minutes ahead of him. I'm that good.
How does Duranda still only have 14 hours? You shit. Like,
I think that's a bit ham raz. Oh fuck, not this. It's just too many roots, man.
Too many.
So, how many
Add
roots
another
and
one.
stuns do you guys have?
Oh.
how the fucking Malfurion heals?
We're all
Oh,
stacking
really?
up so much.
That's cheating, Nazebo. Go Q build always.
Covers over officer.
You know what? I'm going it again. I'm going the battle.
No.
See,
No,
Cocoon
please.
dies to like a single ability. Oh my god. It's fucked up, man. Fucked the hell up.
Oh, fuck. I just wanted to mount up.
No manning up allowed.
So, you have 2 Kel'Thuzad roots, 3 Kel'Thuzad roots, Tyrande stun, Malf root, Nazebo walls.
Die, Nazebo!
What did I miss? Oh, and 2 Kel'Thuzad stuns.
Really? Are you fucking kidding me? How did you not die? Oh my god.
Leave me.
Get wrecked. Now you're dying. I don't give a okay, referee, I would call Nazebo out for hacks. I hit him a few times. He took no damage whatsoever.
Oh no! I'm gonna die.
Oh, I don't have any stuns.
Like,
Now I do
you
that.
guys
I
are
fucked that up.
cheating. Like, come on.
Oh, fucking ice block.
Oh no!
You're dead, Malfurion. Fuck out of here. Are you kidding me?
Keep trying.
Oh my god.
Some Butcher players, man, they just don't know when to stop.
You took 2,590 damage in 1.2 seconds. Fuck off.
Oh my god, this is...
Oh,
This
I
is...
know you. I'm competing with you on hero damage. Fuck.
You guys still haven't got our first 4 down though. It's gonna take a fucking long time.
Yeah, we're 10 minutes in.
Wait till we get 20.
This hero is so fun even though I suck.
I call hacks on that chain. You had no vision on them whatsoever, and you fired a perfect chain.
Stream sniping,
Time
man.
for you to die, bitch.
Oh, fuck.
What? What is this shit?
Oh, I fucked that up.
Okay,
why did I cocoon you? I was diving in specifically to kill you and then I just cocoon you. Oh my god.
Aha! You were going for that.
Nice spray.
Yeah, butcher.
You know what you are, Nazebo? You're a little bitch, that's what you are.
Oh my fucking god.
Yes, I got my Fury! God, yes. Selfish ult.
Leave me alone.
Where are you going? You do realize you could have run out this way, right?
Nah, man.
Yeah, that could have gone better.
Nazebo beat me in damage, I'm the worst player.
I just like to outline the fact that my Fury has 31 assists right now.
Only 31 out of 36.
31 assists.
He's missed 1 kill. It's fucking bad.
I'll uninstall after this game. Don't worry.
Great, thanks.
About time. Oh! Gotcha!
So this protective right here, it's called running into the middle of everything and not giving a fuck about the outcome.
Oh my god. I don't even know what's happening anymore, we're just diving in.
To die.
It's chaos.
Magic Gnome is far superior.
Well, not even close, mate.
We should have a really shit team. Compared to yours.
Aww.
Bye. Oh my god. That focus on you was... wow.
Yeah, that's just hacking. Like, you guys are hacking. You should kill yourselves. You know?
That's very mean.
Oh yes, I finally get my 16 power spike, decreasing spell power.
Oh yes. Okay, let's see how this works. Go on for it.
Yeah, I'll help you. There you go.
How did you not die? Like, legit, Malfurion was dead and you somehow managed to heal to fall. I'm confused.
Spell leech, it's gotta be.
Where's spell
really fair, is it?
I can't fucking B-step in this game. Oh.
Oh, almost got ya. My E just came up then.
You're a bit far in the hole. Oh my god.
Thanks for the heal, lol. Stacking KTs, which one to heal first?
I haven't
This
quite
game is
got my
great.
stacks, but it's close.
No.
Oh shit.
Nice.
I double rooted.
Oh.
Triple rooted, actually.
For fuck's sake.
What the fuck was that?
You took, get ready for this guys, 3,227 damage in, wait for it, 1.0 seconds.
Oh my god.
Yeah, can you guys like fuck off and just stop cheating? Like... What are those heals?
We're all stacking up so much and Murphy's getting just a ton of like W's on everyone. Like multiple W's per thing.
Malf has done like almost half of Lucia's healing though.
Oh fuck. That's gotta be your spell leech then as well.
It's ult, and then...
Oh my god. Negative damage.
What the hell? My ration didn't go off. My talent didn't work.
Yeah, Talon's broken.
Yeah. It's totally a catapult now. Never mind. It's dead.
Oh my fucking god. I went fucking flying.
It's okay, I finished my quest, I can do damage now.
Yeah, cool. Like you could before, right?
Yeah.
What's reducing my attack speed?
The ice?
Ice doesn't reduce attack speed, you're just not attacking.
No, I was, but it was going really slowly.
Maybe you were rooted?
Bad
for a second
stepping.
time?
Bad, yeah, lots of roots. Oh fuck, that's gonna be it for me tonight, guys. Cheers for all the games and stuff.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. GG's.